Hey there, I'm Tyler Lunsford, and you're watching a review of the French Twins and Magic Dreams Instant Tea. What is up, you beautiful people? My name is Tyler Lunsford, and welcome back to another magic trick review here on the channel. If you are new here, then definitely consider subscribing and take a look around the channel at my past reviews. Now today we're going to be looking at Instant Tea 2019. This is the newest version of Instant Tea that came out. It's the second version. This gimmick is supposed to be more like sturdy, it's like better built, it's faster, and its workings and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to get into this review, and I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're spending some of your time with me today, and I hope you leave this review feeling more informed. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Now, people have been asking me, will I be doing a giveaway in the future, or am I interested in giveaways? Yes, I am. I want to do a giveaway in the future, and I will be doing a giveaway in the future if I reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2019. So before 2020, if I reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and if I reach 300 followers on Instagram at Tyler Lunsford Magic, there I will be doing a giveaway on YouTube. So just if you want a giveaway, then definitely subscribe to the channel and follow me on Instagram at Tyler Lunsford Magic. But yeah, I'll definitely be doing a giveaway if I reach those goals. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope I get to do a giveaway for you guys and give back to my followers, because I really do appreciate all the support that you do give the channel. So thank you. One thing I do want to mention before we get into this in-depth review is that Mystique Factory is going to be having a huge sale coming up in the next couple days. It's going to be happening on Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday. So when this video goes live, the first Tuesday after this video is when the sale starts. There's going to be 40% off, hundreds of items going down. And as always, remember that on your first order with Mystique Factory, you can use code Tyler10 at checkout to save 10% off your entire order. Now, they also have some pretty cool daily deals going down, so definitely go check those out and you can save some money. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this review right now. As always, let's start out by talking about what actually is Instant Tea 2019. Well, there's a really neat effect that uses a tea bag, and well, it can use different items, but I'm just going to use the example of a deck of cards. So now let's say you have your Spectator selected card, you lose it back into the pack, then you pull out a random card and you say, now this isn't your card, or it could be their card, whatever you want to do. You just have a card, and then you can toss the card up into the air to show that it really is a card. As you catch it, and then you drop it. And when you drop it, it turns into a tea bag, and you're left holding the string, like the thread from the top of the tea bag with a little tag on it. And then you rip open the tea bag, and inside of the tea bag is the card that they selected attached to the string, or it could even be like a ring that's attached to the string. It could be like the cap of a pen. It could be a prediction. It could be like a little ticket. It really can be anything that you can fit inside of this tea bag. Now let's talk about what you're going to be receiving if you decide to purchase Instant Tea. We will be getting this box right here, and inside of this box is going to be 40 tea bags. That's right, you can do 40 different performances with this if you're going to be ripping open a tea bag every time. You also get the appropriate stickers and string to make the actual tea bag so it can hang and all that stuff with something in it. But yes, so you get the amount of materials that will allow you to perform this 40 times if you're ripping open a tea bag. You also get the gimmick itself. Now, the gimmick is actually pretty well made, I'd say. I don't have the first Instant Tea, so I can't compare how good it does hold up to the prior one, the one that came out previously, but I will say I do like the quality of this one, and I think it's going to create a really neat visual effect. Here's what the tea bag looks like. Whatever you can fit inside of here is what you can use in the effect, and what you can have be tied to the string. So yeah, whatever you can fit inside of here is what you can do with the effect. You will also be getting a 45-minute tutorial video that you can stream online. You can either watch it in French or English. It's up to you. So whichever language you're most comfortable with. Obviously, I watch mine in English, and they do speak pretty good English, so it wasn't that hard to follow. You know what's going on. The French twins seem like they have some pretty good personalities. They're funny, and you do learn how to actually perform this, how to use the gimmick, how it works, and also how to make each, I don't want to call it a gimmick, but like you learn how to make each tea bag for the performance that you're going to need it for with tying the thing inside of it. So you learn how to do that, and you also learn how to perform the effect. Is there a do-it-yourself component to this, like a DIY part? Kind of. The actual gimmick that changes from the card to the tea bag, that comes pre-made. You don't have to do anything to that, but the actual performances, like per performance, I'm going to set up here real quick. Per performance is going to take you like maybe 2 to 3 minutes to set up each gimmick. All you have to do is just put something in the tea bag you're given, put the string on it, like tie the string to it, and then put a sticker on it, so you're ready to go. So I'd say maybe 3 minutes per gimmick, or you might can get it down faster. It might take you longer. That's just an average, I guess. It didn't take me that long just because I love like building stuff and being crafty, but it's not really that crafty. So I don't want to say like you're going to take 20 minutes and build this gimmick. No, you're just putting something in a tea bag, tying a string to it, and putting a sticker on it. So I don't know if you're afraid of doing that much work. Maybe you just don't like that. I mean, you're not going to need like any tape or any glue or anything like that. You just need scissors to cut the string. So that's really all you need to do. So per performance, I'd say like 2 to 3 minutes of setup. Are there any negatives to performing Instant T? I mean, you do have to keep your audience in front of you, so when you do the change and then you do the sneaky move, you can have them examine it and you can have your angles however you want after you do the move. But before the change and before the move, you can't have your audience behind you because then they might see something that you don't want them to see. Another negative for you may be that you don't like buying refills for something. So every time you have to rip open a tea bag, you don't like that because you don't have to buy refills. And that's cool. Some people just aren't about buying refills. They're not about those types of tricks. But I'm just warning you, this is an effect that you will have to buy refills for. You can get refills at a decent price. I mean, it's less than $1 per performance. You get 40 tea bags and strings and stickers and everything you need for $30. So that's not including the gimmick because obviously you already have the gimmick. This is $40. So technically it's like $1 per performance if you include the price of the gimmick in the first, but then after that, once you pay $30, then that's your refills and you get 40 of them, so it's less than $1 after that. So if you're down for refills, then you won't mind this, but if you don't like buying refills, I'm just warning you, this is an effect you will need refills for. Another negative that I have with Instant T is that you have to be careful where you're performing this at, because if you're under certain lighting conditions or if you're in certain environments where it's really quiet, you might not be able to perform this as well, and it might not have as big of an impact if you have like bright studio lights shining down on you, or if it's just dead silent because they might like hear the gimmick in action, or they might like see something if there's too many bright lights. So just be aware of that. Are there any positives to performing Instant T? Yes, there are. If you like visual magic, then you're definitely gonna like the visual on this. Just being able to toss a card up and then you can catch it, and then just a few seconds later you can drop the card and now you're holding on to a tea bag by the string. It just really looks neat when you're holding on to something by a string that wasn't there in the first place, and I really do like that. Another thing is the quality of the gimmick. It's well built. It's gonna last you for a while. At least it should if you're taking proper care of it. So it's gonna last you for a good little bit if you're obviously just not beating it up. Just take care of it and it's gonna last you. What should this retail as? Well, this currently retails as $40 US, and honestly, I think that's a really fair price. For what you're getting 40 performances, 40 tea bags, and you're also getting a gimmick that comes built for you already. It's a great price. I'd say $40 is good. For the refills, I think $30 is a fair price because that's less than $1 per performance, so I think you're still getting out good. So yeah, $40 for the first initial buy-in because you're getting a gimmick, $30 for refills. I think that's a fair price. What would I give this out of 10? I would give this a solid 8.7 out of 10. The reason I docked it 1.3 is because, one, the angles, you do have to be careful because before you do the change, your audience does need to be in front of you. But then also, it might irritate you that you need refills. I don't know. It doesn't really irk me, but it might bother you. Also, the other reason I kind of docked it was because you have to be careful if you're performing under like studio lights or in dead silent environments, because when I performed this, it was not under studio lights like these, but it obviously wasn't dark. They were still light, and nobody said anything about the effect. They liked it. They didn't mention anything about the lighting or how they could see something. So it flew under the radar for my audience, but just be careful. I just want you to know that. Should you pick this up? If you like visual magic, then you're definitely gonna like this one, and I recommend you pick this up. If you don't like tricks with refills, then you probably shouldn't pick this up because you are gonna have to buy refills for it if you're doing it frequently and ripping tea bags open every time you perform. That about does it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I was able to help you make a more informed decision about whether or not you want to purchase Instant T. If you would like to, link will be down below in the description. And hey, also in the description is a link to my Instagram page. There you can follow me on Instagram at TarUnsweredMagic. There I post some like performances, some of the products that I reviewed. I also give like sneak peeks, and you can get some behind the scenes info and ask questions about the products I review as well. But yes, thank you so much for spending some of your time with me today. I really do appreciate it. I'd like to thank Mystique Factory for sending me this product so I can do the review for you beautiful people. And remember to use code TOWER10 at checkout. They have a huge sale coming up, so definitely go check all that out. You can save 10% off your entire order with your first order from Mystique Factory. But I'd like to thank you so much once again for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. See ya. Here's what the tea bags look like. These are the ones that you get. You get 40 of these, and whenever you get, oh gosh.